What is going on, guys? Today is an interesting day. I'm actually on my way to meet with someone I've met through Instagram. That sounds weird nowadays. I don't mean to discredit what he does. What he does is freaking awesome. But to my understanding, he's made electric conversions on Honda motorcycles. I'll get him on camera, hopefully, if he's cool with that, so that way he can properly explain what he does. But I'll put some pictures online. These used to be Honda motorcycles, but now he's made them into like electric vehicles, which is really, really dope. Oh, come on. I just heard thunder. Please, don't let it rain. Come on now. Let me cut the video off here, and let's just go meet him before it starts to rain. Actually, before we hit the road, I gotta do something. Yeah, look at that. Powerful lithium car air freshener. Come on now, look at that. Okay, let's go. Maybe I'll try that one on the way back just to fuck around. Oh, wow, that is heavy.
Yeah, so,
I mean, I work out, but like, yeah, that thing is heavy.
so you lift forward.
Okay.
This kickstand, I need to adjust the length of my spoon here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a spoon.
Oh.
And the mirrors don't do anything. They're just
Cosmetic.
compliant mechanisms.
Right. Don't want it? Yeah. Yeah. You go ahead and do that. I don't want to hit your truck or mess up the bike or anything. You turn it on or off? Oh, okay. Wait, wow. Yeah, for a smaller bike, it actually doesn't feel that bad sitting on it. Like, there are bikes like the Onyx, for example. It looks cool, but whenever I would try it, I would feel like I'm cramped on it.
Yeah.
Because it's like the way you sit on it, the positioning, it's so small. This one doesn't feel, yeah, no.
Our brake is on, still on the right.
Yep.
Rear brake is on the left.
Okay. And then it's a thumb throttle.
Probably don't need to worry about turn signals or anything like that.
No, I'll just follow you. Unless there's a car behind us, then maybe.
This road right here, they're doing construction on it. It's torn up down there. So when we do come up, we'll stay like towards the middle of the road.
Okay. I'll just follow your lead.
A lot of gravel and stuff. We'll take it easy because it's wet.
Yeah, and because I'm not used to this yet.
We'll go to the neighborhood over there.
Oh, dude, I've been seeing these bikes come across my Instagram feed, or like I've seen Cody and his bikes come across my Instagram feed so many times. And then when I found out he's only an hour away from me, I had to hit him up and check these things out. We're probably gonna head to a spot where we can just kind of like post up. I'll let him talk about his bikes, his build, what he does. But these things are cool. These are, for layman's terms, these are Franken bikes. The bike he's on, he said he has like parts from 7 different bikes built into the one he's riding. So 7 bikes, 7 bike parts, or 7 parts, what am I saying? 7 bikes, different parts, 1 bike. Ooh. Oh, torquey. This ride's nice. Gotta be careful here. Ooh. Oh, this is nice. This is so fun. What the heck? And I love how like the display, like this is an electric vehicle, right? Usually you would see some sort of digital display, but no, he programmed it to be analog, not old school shit with the needle. Ooh. Whoa, the torque, so torquey. This is cool. This is just wow. I bet those guys have no idea what we're on. They were expecting a car or something to come by, got too quiet. Technically, these are considered motorcycles. You know, by power standards and like, and whatnot. These are motorcycles, not an e-bike, not an e-moped. Oof. I want to be careful with the turn. I don't want to tip over or anything. Oh, we're going up a hill now. Gotta be careful here. Oh my god, these are so fun. Like, I'm sure there are, like, you know, big name brand companies that make, you know, on the spec sheet they make the same thing, right? But there's just like something about, you know, Cody just making these in his garage in his free time as a hobby, just a one-man team that is just, it just adds something unique to the factor of the bike, if that makes sense. Like, I'm sure there's gonna be someone saying, oh, this company makes the same thing, but like, okay, but like, it's literally just him. It's just him that does it. Sure, he outsources from other brands and whatnot to like help him out, small shops and whatnot, but like, he built these bikes himself, which is insane. So props to him. And I think what really is nice is that this neighborhood is like HOA, so the fact that they're quiet, they don't have the loud motor noise, definitely makes it a lot easier to like get away with riding around on. Let me try and catch up to him. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. See, one day I want to be able to build a bike in my own garage. Like, I know I built the bike with Spark. I helped him build the S3 Bandit, but like something small. I'll start with something small. I want to build my own Razor Mini Moto just for the shits and giggles of it, and then maybe I'm working my way up to, like, maybe if I get a Suron or something, for example, I'll upgrade that. If I get the next best thing, I'll work on that. Dude, this ride's so nice. Yeah. I'm surprised. Like, I'm a little terrified because, you know, I don't want to like tip over or anything like that.
It's torquey, right?
It is.
Yeah. That 8 kilowatt motor really.
It picks up and goes.
Yeah. I'll let you pass me on the left and I'll get some shots of you.
All right, which way are we going?
Let's go left.
All right. Oh, let's open it up a bit. Let's open it up a bit. Ah. I like have to be super careful when I'm turning because I don't want to like tip over anything. Yeah. I just don't want to like mess anything up. Like the hard work that went into it, the last thing I want is like to turn, tip over and like scratch up the side. Yeah. Oh, but this is just wow.
The shocks on that. A lot of people put those shocks on the Onyx.
These same shocks they put on an Onyx? Or most people do?
People will upgrade their Onyx with those shocks. You might see that.
All right, where to next?
Let's go to the dam, I guess.
All right. Oh. Let's try just full sending it for a second here. $30, $40, ho, $45, and car. There's a car. Oh, I got up to about 45 on this thing. Damn. I got up to about 45. Yeah. That thing feels nice.
For a 36 amp hour battery.
Ooh, a little almost scary for me. Gotta be careful on the turns for sure. Yo, these houses are so nice. Oh my god. These houses are so nice. my God, I love that house right there. That one looks nice. I mean, they all look, oh, we know that one looks nice. Dude, the houses around here are so nice. I'm like, I almost get distracted from riding. I'm like, yo, this house is nice, that house is nice, this one's nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of people telecommuting from here.
Eesh. Uh-oh. 36. I hope I gotta get him a ticket. I mean, this thing doesn't have any plates, so if we did get a ticket, how would they know who to send it to? Oh, this is perfect. Oh yeah, this is like a perfect spot for sure.
Getting ready for yeah, the beach. I don't know when the beach opens, but yeah, every weekend down
Up, fenced off. Damn.
some shots by this bamboo over here.
Where at? Lee, show me. Whew. Okay.
I like the bamboo wallpaper.
It's a nice little touch. Yeah, help me out here. Alright, now we're on the bigger bike. The bike he was on. Oh, this one's loud. I know, it starts off loud, then it gets quiet. Oh, this one feels a little bit better. It's the bigger bike. So this was a lot nicer. I mean, they both feel nice, but like, I'm a bigger guy. On the bigger bike, it just feels nice. I love like the wear and tear on the gas tank. Like, I love that. Whoa. A little torquier, I think. Ooh. Gotta be careful with the throttle. Let's get a top speed real quick, something fast. Wait, we're going downhill. Let me not risk it. Whew. Gotta be careful turning. Ooh, close to the wall.
My name is Cody. These are my two Hondas that I've converted into electric. I have a Honda S190 converted to an 80-volt lithium iron phosphate with a rear hub motor. I have a CB160 also with a rear hub motor, an inner track hub motor, and the battery is a 100 and some odd volt lithium ion battery. It charges up to 113 volts. I think the working voltage is somewhere around 106. Both have very good range. I feel like this one would probably get you around 40, where this one is 60. The battery size is only a little bit different, but because this is a lithium ion, it'll definitely give you more power and for longer. This bike here is made from a CB160, a CL175, and a CB125. Those three bikes make up this frame that you see. Also a Honda Grom front end with a 300 millimeter disc brake rotor. The Brembo brakes are from a BMW F800. I believe. All of the hardware to adapt is custom made. I probably should get some wheel spacers made if anybody out there can help me out with that. The rear suspension is, like I said, from a CB125. The CB160 didn't have a monoshock, but I really wanted to bring that into this frame. So I had to shorten the CB160/CL175 frame to accommodate the longer swing arm. The hub motor, again, is made from inner track. These are 18-inch wheels with Shinko tires. The controller is a Kelly controller, which is a 350 DC amp controller. The max output is 600 amps to the controller. I've never gotten it up there, but I don't think the motor draws that much power from the battery. I've seen it get up to like 300 amps is where this amp meter tops off. So when I hit 300 amps, I have no idea what it actually is after that. But that instant power is 300, or it's 30 kilowatts. So I don't ride it at that level. Usually just blipping the throttle to get that power. This has two battery packs wired in parallel. It runs to a DC fuse and high voltage contactor. So when you turn on this power button, you can hear a clicking sound. That's a contactor, just like you would see in an electric car or golf cart. And that contactor sends the power to the Kelly controller that lives in this gas tank. Yeah, the gas stays out. I made these speedometers to obviously display the speed, the mileage, and the voltage, amperage, and motor temperature. Right now we're sitting at 104 volts. In blue you would see the amperage, and right now our motor is sitting at a happy 139 degrees Fahrenheit. The front brakes operate on the right side just like a traditional motorcycle. The rear brakes, rather than a foot brake, we have a left-hand master cylinder that runs to the rear brake caliper. These forks are from a Honda Grom, so staying within the Honda family. I've upgraded the springs for the heavier weight of this bike. Actually, this bike weighs the same weight as a Honda Grom, but the Grom's forks are notoriously soft, so we've upgraded those forks to accommodate my eating style. So I have laced the front wheels with Excel Takasago rims, stainless spokes. This hub motor came with this aluminum rim already laced up, so I'm not going to relace it just so I can have stainless spokes. I will have probably moved on by the time it starts to rust, so I'm just happy with that. We have turn signals. Going back to the speedometer, we have turn signals, high beams, and even horn. So we have everything we need here to get it tagged, except for a title.
Is that something you might want to do one day?
Maybe. I know there's ways of getting titles for a salvage frame. This was all built from eBay parts and salvage parts. There's nothing on here that was from a running motorcycle, so just bringing something from the ground up. This one right here, also the same, from just a bare frame. We have components from a Honda S190, a CL125, a Suzuki AX100, and CB125S. The tank is from an S90, but from the Indonesia market. The US frame, the US tank is a little different. It has the rubber knee pads, which also looks nice, but I like the chrome sides. The seat I got from Dime City Cycles. The upholstery from Lorenzo Tapia, or Tapia
really?
Seats. Yeah, I just asked if he sold fabric in a diamond stitch pattern, and he said, yeah, well, just let me know what color stitch you want, and he just cranked out a couple of fabric pieces. So I did the seat pan, the foam, and the covering, but he did the actual stitching for me, because what you get on Amazon and eBay doesn't really match up to his quality. So I was able to tighten up the seat to the frame. I narrowed the seat to fit the frame and cut out this contour of the rear seat cowl. And I might take a little bit more off of here. I kind of feel like this should slope up a bit, but I think it's good enough for now. I'm not gonna repaint it just for that. A lot of these parts are from eBay, Amazon, and Treatland. I forget if they were 220 millimeter rotors in the front. I think it's a 240 millimeter rotor in the front and a 220 in the back, similar to what you can find on an Onyx or Huck cycle. I believe they all use the same hub. In fact, Soren and Beechman, you'll find these 36 spoke hubs and rotors. They all kind of fit the same mold. The front forks on these are kind of tricky, because only certain triples will fit this style frame. This S90 and CL90s, they have a longer steering stem, so only certain triples will work with that, and only those triples have 27 millimeter forks. So finding 27 millimeter forks with disc brakes is really tricky. You really have to go deep searching on eBay for something with disc brakes that have the 27 millimeter fork legs. I think there are other bikes out there, but are also Hondas that have that longer steering stem. So if you're gonna do a disc brake conversion on an older bike like this, that's gonna be the hardest part for you, is the forks. The rear motor on this bike is the 8 kilowatt, I say in quotations, 8 kilowatt NB power that you see on Amazon and eBay. I know QS also makes this motor and is really the higher quality motor of this type. But at the time, this is the motor I got, and it seems to be working just fine. It doesn't get hot at all, not compared to the 5 kilowatt Crow motor that I had on here last year. That burnt up, and ever since I've had this on there, I have no problems with overheating.
What do we got going on here?
So this battery, just like the other battery that I built, this is an 80 volt lithium iron phosphate battery. So it's the same chemistry that you would see in a golf cart or a car battery or a forklift. It's a very robust system. It doesn't have the power density that you would have in a lithium-ion battery, but it gives you some flexibility in the cold weather. You don't have to worry about having it at a working temperature if you're just discharging it. If you want to charge it, you do want to keep it above freezing, but you should be able to ride this at any temperature in the winter time. That's just why it works so well in those other applications. It is larger than a lithium-ion battery of the same capacity, but it was a pretty easy battery to build. The cells are plentiful. I think I got these cells off of batteryhookup.com. They're the 27650s. So each cell, I believe, has a capacity of 6 amp hours each cell, and there's 6 in parallel. So 36 amp hours, 80 volts, 24S, and the voltage drop on this is very minimal. They've just been really good cells to work with. This battery over here I also built with 2170 moly cells that you see other builders. I believe Powerful Lithium uses these, as well as other reputable battery builders. Each battery on each side is 27S7P, which is just under 30 amp hours each battery. So for a total of just under 60 amp hours for this 113 volt battery pack. 113 max. I believe the nominal voltage is 27 times 3.65.
It's 98.55.
So about 100 volts. 100 volts nominal. I'll typically roll it in and charge it once it hits 92 volts, and it's usually like around 30% battery around then. So range has never been an issue, just around the neighborhood here. I don't really take it out on the streets. I don't have tags or titles for them, so
Just fun big boy toys.
just fun big boy toys. They're just like, this is the Honda S90. I call it a Super 90. That's actually what they're called. Honda has the, I think they called, it wasn't a Super Sport 90, what was it called? Yeah, Super 90. And I joke that that's a Super 160.
In trouble?
No. Hi.
Got more toys?
Yeah.
These the new ones?
Yeah. Well, these are old.
These are old?
These are old. This is a 1967, and I think there's a date written on the stem here.
This is electric?
Electric, yes. It's the frame is from 3 different bikes. A CB160, a CL175, and a CB125. I don't know if you're into Hondas.
I just bought a Honda Ruckus.
Oh, Ruckus, that's awesome.
I bruised my tailbone on it.
Yeah, hit me up on Instagram, Cody Humburg, CODYHUMBURG. I'm sure you'll leave a link or something or whatever.
On screen,
Yeah.
description. All right, guys, did not mean to cut off Cody right there. SD card on the camera filled up. Didn't want to delete any footage from the previous group ride. What are you gonna do? But just wanted to close out the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys find these bikes as cool as I do. Let me know in the comments what you think of them. I feel like he should definitely bring these out to a group ride. He'd get all the attention, but I understand these are heavy bikes, hard to transport probably. And because they're technically motorcycles, I mean, more motorcycle-y than a Sauron or a Talaria or anything like that. I feel like he could get in more trouble, but so I'm not pushing him to do that. But it definitely would be fun if he brought these out to a group ride at some point. Let me know what you guys think of the bikes. Anyone who is like a fan of motorcycles or e-bikes or e-mopeds or anything in between will definitely find these very, very cool at the very least. Like I said in the video, I'll leave his info, his Instagram, in the description down below. He doesn't do these for like a big business. Like I said, it's just like him in his garage doing these and building these and modding these just as a hobby. So if you guys want to follow his progress, his builds, or anything new he's going to be building just for the fun of it, like I said, his Instagram and everything else I can find for him is in the description down below. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like on the video, subscribe, because I will be doing my own bike build very soon. Nothing like Cody, but just something fun that I'm going to be doing. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.